Hey, Revanheart here, and welcome to episode 2 of the Revan and Dove podcast.
And this is Dove here as well.
My lovely co-host. How are you?
I'm very good. How are you?
Not too bad. Bit more energetic today. The first
Oh,
episode didn't go so well with the editing. I've also found out that you don't fiddle with anything because my mic picks it up, so I can't click on anything and I can't fiddle with anything, so I'm gonna be fidgety. So yeah, cool. That's my desk. Right.
you totally reversed the thumbnail.
I know. I think I was just tired. I was tired. I was pissed off with the podcast because this is like a bit of behind the scenes stuff. I tried to upload it. It was about 3 gigabytes of memory thing. It's 3 gigabytes. It was horrible to upload to my internet because my internet was awful. It was going to take about 12 hours
It was supposed to
or
take a
more. It was going
day.
to take about a day. But
Okay.
I compressed it with Windows Movie Player, and it was like 70 something gigabytes or 700 megabytes.
Thank
But
goodness.
anyway,
Thank goodness.
it was very strange. I don't know
Yeah.
what was wrong. And I'll have to edit the audio a bit better as well. But anyway, I shouldn't go on about that. That's behind the
Yeah.
scenes stuff. I'll do that
Yeah.
tomorrow.
So let's get to the subject.
Yeah. So games, as it's pretty much. I think I mentioned it yesterday. The last podcast. It's quite slow for games now. It's coming up to Christmas, so I thought the nice thing to do. We'll talk about games that we cherish and love from our childhood. The ones that we got for Christmas and just fell in love with, played for hours, and just enjoyed and cherished. And yeah.
Oh, what was your first game?
My first game, because I had a PS1
Yeah.
about 2 years after it came out, and I cannot remember the first game I had because I had like cricket and very early forms of FIFA. I know it was
This-
awful.
That sounds awful.
It
I'm
was.
sorry.
It was awful. I had. I think that's about it really, because I had the PS1. And then I went into PS2 fairly recent after that because I broke the PS1. So I'm guessing your first game was like Zelda or something.
How dare you? No.
No?
No, actually, like technically, my very first game slash console would be Pokemon Gold on the
Yeah.
Nintendo Game Boy SP, which was the flip up one, which was really
Oh yeah, you got the SP. Wow, that was
yeah.
your first thing. I had that one.
Yes.
I had that for Christmas. I'll get onto that later.
Well, this is my favorite thing, man. It's still here, man.
Literally, when I got that, I mean, I was like 5 when I got that for Christmas.
Yeah.
I just played on it for hours.
In all honesty, Pokemon's still my favorite game, but it tends to vary, and it'll always be cherished in my heart because it was my very first game that I actually owned myself.
Hmm.
Like, it's not the first game I've ever played, of course, but it was the first one I actually owned. It was the first
Yeah.
game I actually owned, and I was like, dude.
Yeah, I mean, I was a massive. I'm still am a massive fan of Pokemon. I watched the anime back in Gen 1 at Kanto with Ash, Misty, and Brock and Pikachu.
Oh yeah, Gen 1 is my favorite one.
Oh
man.
yeah. So
have-
I was very much a massive fan. So when I got that Fire Red, I got Pokemon Fire Red with the Game Boy SP,
Mhm.
and my face just lit up when I saw it. It was like heaven. It's just come down and given me a gift of pure happiness. I don't know where that was going, but it was going somewhere. But yeah, it was just I couldn't believe it, and it fueled my love for Pokemon. Then going on to, I mean, games wise, because I love Pokemon so much, I went on to buy Emerald. Got a DS, got like Pearl and Platinum, and
Yeah.
it's only recently that I stopped playing them, but I need to get back onto it because I might get a Nintendo DS, 3DS because like gold and Sapphire and
yeah.
whatever is coming out
And
soon.
yeah.
So
And everything. And did you hear about the older games are coming on the
Yeah,
store
that's-
though? Which is
yeah,
really
that's what I mean. Yeah. So
Yeah.
and like I'm hoping like because it's nearly the 20th year of Pokemon, I'm
Yeah.
hoping they'll do just a massive Pokemon game that's you start at like Kanto and you work your way up through all the regions. I would just love that, but I don't think they could do it on a little console like the DS. They might do it for Nintendo's new console that's coming out soon, if it ever comes out.
Yeah. Oh yeah, the NX. Yeah.
Yeah,
I heard it's next.
Yeah, that's hilarious.
Oh, not really. No. Yeah. I was always. This is one thing I was always looking forward in a Pokemon game. Would actually be the Pokemon Go.
Oh yes.
I had a thought like this. Like, what if one day we had like a little park, like a theme park. You know how like they have it at the Safari Zone.
Yeah.
I was thinking about like it would be weird. It was like I was thinking like very futuristic-y kind of things, and we'd have like these Pokeball things, and it'd be like electronic stuff, and like when you walk around, like, these yeah, I don't know.
Oh,
It was,
that's so
like,
cool.
I thought it'd be cool. So the fact that they did something like that, I was like, dude, this is something I wanted.
I really can't. I think it's coming out next year, isn't it?
I know. I was just like, dude, I want this.
Yeah, I cannot wait. I think I'll just, when I'm walking to work, I'll just be like checking my phone, seeing if there's any Pokemon around.
I'll buy that.
Pokeballs ready.
Like,
Oh, I'd be like 10 hours late to work.
can you imagine how active people would be after that game?
I think a lot of people will. I think a lot of people will just be around like London trying to look for Mewtwo, going,
It's like I found it.
found Mewtwo, just shouting randomly and trying to catch it with a Master Ball or something.
Yeah. And that's the next question. How? I hope it's not going to be a DLC.
Oh, it might be, you know. It will be
Pokeball
paid.
for $100. No.
I wouldn't be surprised if that happens. I think
I hope
actually
not.
they've already announced that the Pokeballs aren't free.
No.
Suck balls.
Oh, we're so close. Okay. Anyways, the next thing that I was actually looking forward to that I was hoping they do to Pokemon was to actually get a customized character like they did in what was it? The Wii version of what was it? No. What?
Oh.
It was where you download your DS Pokemon in there and you have your customizable character and stuff. It was weird. Yeah, it was
I know what you mean.
I forgot what it was called.
I just want a massive Pokemon RPG. That'd be awesome.
Oh yeah, that one would be really cool.
Yeah,
But I was always looking for a customizable character and stuff, you know.
Yeah, we don't get a lot of that in Pokemon. It's a shame. You can do quite a lot with Pokemon, but I don't know if the market is ready for an RPG Pokemon game.
I think they are.
I'm
Well,
certainly ready
technically,
for it.
if you're gonna go multiple RPG, you got the Pokemon Go right there, man.
Yeah,
but
I mean,
still-
that's real life. I mean, like a proper RPG. Maybe if you did MMO, it would be more like MMO-y, and MMOs aren't very good. A lot of people don't like MMOs.
Good point.
So, I guess you'd have to go.
I mean, I kind of grown out of MMOs, and also kind of grown out of the turn-based RPGs. You know, some sense.
Really?
Yeah, kind of a bit, but like I'm ready to go back into that a little bit with the Pokemon series that I'm probably gonna be doing.
Yeah.
Wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
plug.
Yeah.
I can see that working. I think that's really good for audiences as well. I think that works really, really well. So, your second. No, what did you first? Your first game. What was your first game? Because
Pokemon Gold.
no, I mean, like the first game you ever played.
Oh, that would be really hard to think. I think it'd be like either Mario. I'm not sure about that though, or like
That'd be a classic.
I'm not 100% sure actually because it's like so long ago.
Tell me about it. So it's longer for me.
It was
Like
some type of Mario game. I can tell you that
Mario.
much.
You know, Mario. I really love Mario. I haven't played a lot of Mario games.
Have you ever played Mario Sunshine?
No, I played
That's the one
Mario Kart. That's
I
pretty
wanted to
good.
play Mario Sunshine, and my aunt was like, "No, this is too hard for you." I'm like, "Nah, I could play it." No, it's too hard. It
Was
was
it too
hard
hard?
for me.
Wow.
For me,
I
because you
suck
know
at
Mario,
platforming.
it's just a bunch of platforming.
Yeah, it's basically a platforming game. It is a platforming game.
It's a platforming game, man. It's not. It's
Yeah,
not no
it's
basic
not-
about it. It's straightforward.
It is. It's fact. It is fact, and we can prove it. But yeah, it's. I need to play more Mario games. I really do. Other than
What was
Mario
your
Kart.
first? What was your first game ever?
Oh, I don't know.
Exactly.
Harry Potter and I don't know. Was it Harry Potter? No, I don't think it was Harry Potter.
I was gonna say.
I don't think it was. But another game that I really liked, which a lot of people don't like, the Harry Potter games. I actually like those.
Oh, it's really.
I like Chamber of Secrets was probably the better one, and Prisoner of Azkaban was okay. But that's only because it's so easy that you can just complete it all the time. It was just fun to play.
I saw a streamer actually stream it not too long ago. In all honesty.
It
was just the other day.
I mean, I think it's because the graphics are so much better in Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets compared to the Philosopher's Stone. So, because if you see Dumbledore now in Philosopher's Stone, it's literally just pixels. It's just like square and triangle face. It's like doesn't even look like a person. It looks like some sort of alien come down to kill you in, I don't know, Alien. I don't know, the movie Alien. It's not very nice. You just can't do it. But in like Chamber of Secrets, the graphics were so much better, and the whole gameplay was pretty good as well. You could do the old Duel Club and everything. It was fun.
Yeah,
it was very fun. You should play it.
Actually, I think that was the one I saw getting live streamed. Maybe
it's the better one. We won't mention the other two.
The other two.
All of them, to be honest.
Okay.
So they weren't very good, but yeah, I think. Well, I did play Quidditch World Cup. That was a good game.
Have you ever actually played Quidditch?
Quidditch.
Yes, it's a sport.
It is a sport
in America, I believe.
Yeah, we there's some whole uni things in the UK about it.
Yeah.
People play it. It's so fun.
I don't know if they consider it official sport yet. Do they?
No, not well. I don't think it's officially a sport.
Because I mean, if video games can be a sport, I don't see why.
Well, video games are esports. I mean, it's slightly different than Quidditch, but I don't. It might be. It might be an esport. No, because esports is internet sport. I fucking don't know. I don't know.
I mean, if it could be considered a sport, I think Quidditch could too.
Well, yeah, anyways. I'd love Quidditch at the Olympics. It'd be amazing. In like 10 years' time, Quidditch will be in the Olympics. That'd be awesome.
How about the games you loved as a kid, huh? What was the game you loved that you loved? That you loved.
That you loved.
That you loved.
Brown chicka wow wow. I don't know.
We've lost it.
Slightly lost it. We're just gonna ramble about crap now. I mean, games.
It's so hard.
It's so hard to think about games because all I remember playing is Pokemon and Harry Potter. What else did I play? Shit. I remember playing like GoldenEye with my friend on the Wii. That was fun. Mario Kart's always fun. Very rangy, Mario Kart.
But we're talking about the game you love.
I know, but I'm trying to think of it. It's just Pokemon. What else do I love? I mean, I like KOTOR. I mean, I mentioned KOTOR before. KOTOR's really good. That's just awesome. I think I talked about it last week, so I won't go on.
How about not a game you love, but how about a game you loved back then? It doesn't really matter as long as it's like one you really loved. Just the one that's always warmed your heart that will carry on throughout the entire years.
Pokemon.
Exactly.
Just Pokemon all the way.
I have mixed feelings about what.
Did you ever play the card game?
The Pokemon card game?
Yeah.
No, but I used to collect them.
I still have my Pokemon card game.
I used to have a shit ton of them.
I still have my Charmander one somewhere. It's in my drawer.
I think I gave them away.
Poor old Charmander.
Or maybe I still have. No, I still have them somewhere.
Oh, you need to keep hold of them.
Somewhere. I don't know if they're real though, because
they should be. Should be.
Reasons don't question me. They're probably not. Anyways.
Oh, okay.
Some of them might not be, and it's hard to distinguish actually. No, Ice Cream Man.
The Ice Cream Man.
Yeah, the Ice Cream Man. So they come by in the ice cream truck. They have these weird packages of Pokemon cards. As a kid, I was like, oh, I'm not that rich, but they were cheap. They're $1.
Right.
They're fake.
They are fake. Yeah.
They're fake.
They're very
like
fake.
Some of them are fake, but I know.
Everyone at home, never trust a man in an ice cream van.
Anyways, but no,
true.
My dad used to buy me them legitimately.
Legit.
Yeah, this was when I first started collecting them. They were the first ones are real, but the other ones I don't know. They're questionable.
Wow.
So and they're all mixed together, so it's kind of hard to tell. So I'm screwed. But however, I know my Yu-Gi-Oh cards are real.
Ah, yes.
Yeah, I
I
looked
used to
through those.
have. I went to Menorca. It's one of the islands near Spain,
Hmm.
just off the coast. And every kind of evening in the hotel, there was a guy with a stall, and he had Pokemon cards. Not Pokemon cards, Yu-Gi-Oh cards. And every night I'd go and have a look at which cards he's got. And I'd have my Euros in my hand, and I'll go, I want that one. I picked it up, looked inside, and it had all 3 God cards in it. And I was so happy. I think they were real. I'm pretty sure they
The
were
real God cards?
They were real. I'm pretty
What?
sure this pack of Yu-Gi-Oh cards, because it was in an official box, had like it was an official box, like, so it was real.
The real God cards? What the hell,
Yeah,
man?
the God cards.
The ones it's like I can go to the store and get them, but
Yeah.
they're not usable.
I'm pretty sure God, they are so small. I'm looking at my Dark Magician card. They are so small.
I'll
man.
fight you. I'll fight you.
I didn't realise how small they were.
I have a dark.
I feel
Just fight
I
you
feel
for
so
that.
old. Oh, but yes, it is an awesome card. I love this Dark Magician. I have 2 Dark Magicians.
One day we're gonna just have to figure out how to do that online.
What, you play Yu-Gi-Oh? Oh, I
Hell
want to play.
yeah.
I want to play Yu-Gi-Oh. There should be. Is there? There should be a program somewhere
Yeah,
where we
there
can
is.
play Yu-Gi-Oh online.
There is.
We'll have to look it up and do it.
I'll have to download my deck and stuff. It's gonna be complicated because
You have to
there's
tell
a
me.
lot
You have to tell me how to do it like tomorrow.
I don't know. I don't know what it is yet.
Oh, okay.
I don't remember the actual name.
Okay. Well,
Anyways,
we'll get that sorted anyway.
But back to the subject that you're trying to avoid. I get you. It's hard to pick between because actually, it's not that I like a specific game. I like a series of games, and it's like I think there's like a good 4 series that I like of these games. From Legend of Zelda, Pokemon.
Oh yeah.
You got
Legend
Dragon
of
Quest,
Zelda.
which is actually a really cool RPG game. And then, yeah, I think, and then you got Jack and Daxter. Dexter.
Yeah.
I think we've been through this. I have. And then you got Sly Cooper. Yeah, I was
All
just
right.
like, yeah, Sly Cooper.
So
I was just like, these are all series that I really like as a kid.
what's I don't think I played Dragon Quest. What's that all about then? It's an RPG kind of
It's an RPG,
JRPG?
turn-based. Yeah, it's a turn-based game, and they actually just got a new one apparently that I just found out.
Ooh.
It looked bad. I was like, dude, what? But they go anywhere from DS to they go from I think Sega. I don't know if they go.
Wow,
I don't
really?
know. I know. I really don't know. But I know they're on PlayStation, and they're on the DS too. Oh, they had a cool DS one.
I'll have to Google that one.
I think my favorite one would be 5. 'Cause it's like the most story-based one. Because this one goes as deep as you actually go from your dad traveling with your dad, looking for your mother, to being a dad and having kids and a
Really?
wife, and your kids and the wife are looking for. It's like wow.
Wow, that's pretty hardcore.
That's a
actually.
really intense story. And the new one, it looks different. It's not a turn-based one. Turn-based RPG I don't think it is. But it looks really cool.
Might be an open world one then.
It kind of looks like Legend of Zelda Heroes. What is it? Try Hyrule Heroes or something like that. Kind of looks like
I know
at the
what
moment.
you mean,
It looks different. I'm just like this looks different, but I'm intrigued.
That's strange.
I'm intrigued. Because it looks cool though. Still.
Yeah, I mean,
And,
those games never really. I mean, if you're a massive fan of a certain game, whatever they put out, there'll be a certain bit in your head that will say, "I absolutely love this game." You kind of forget about all the, bugs and stuff. It's the same with like Fallout. A lot of people complaining about bugs, but if you are a fan of the franchise, it doesn't actually matter. So it's the same with little games like that. So if they're crap.
I don't agree with that because you got Hyrule Heroes, which I actually still question about.
Really?
Yeah, I'm actually really questionable about that one. I'm just like, I don't know if I like it because it's not really a story; it's just a game to me at the moment. Like, to me, it seems like a game that you're playing with a friend, which I'm fine with.
Oh, that one. I know what you're about. Yeah, that one is a bit.
Yeah.
That one is a bit more. A bit. That isn't. I don't think I like that one either. I don't think I like the whole
Yeah.
way they set that up. I think they shouldn't have. They shouldn't have done that.
That was totally different from the actual Legend of Zelda thing.
Yeah, it's a completely different game.
That's totally branching off, man. Where are you going? Get back over here.
I think that they were buying time because they got the new Zelda game coming out.
That one, which I heard about, which is supposed to be like the original first one. I was like, dude, yes.
Yeah, is it Twilight Princess?
No.
Twilight
Princess came out so long ago, man. That was
I
probably
don't know
the only.
if they're remastering that.
Dude, that's the only Legend of Zelda I've ever beaten. Twilight Princess, the only one I've ever beaten.
Wow.
I'm trying to beat Ocarina of Time currently.
Yeah, you were streaming it, so.
Yeah, I'm still trying to beat that. I'm just like, damn, I gotta beat this.
I was like watching. I was like, I don't know what he's doing. He's just going around with Link.
I'm actually getting really confused lately. It's weird. I think it's because the chat, and normally I play by myself. I used to play that by myself whenever I had a chance. I'd lay back, kick back. When I got on the 3DS, and now I don't have it on the 3DS, so I'm sad.
Okay. Can I ask you a question about Zelda? The franchise is called Legends of Zelda.
But it's about Link.
Why isn't it called Legends of Link? Because the main character is Link, and he's going around finding the princess, and the princess is just sitting on her ass somewhere.
You're asking the wrong guy. Actually, no. Take that back. The princess is not sitting on her ass, man. She's badass. Ocarina of Time. Watch my stream of Ocarina of Time. She's badass, man. But she is not sitting on her ass right now.
But why?
She's kicking ass.
But why is it called Legend of Zelda when Zelda isn't actually in the game that much and not really doing anything? Why? It should be Legend of Link because that's the main character.
Spoiler.
Fine.
Sheik is is Zelda. You should know this.
What?
If you've played Sheik?
Who's Sheik?
Well, you should really be watching my stream.
I don't know who Sheik is.
Is the guy? Because it looks like a guy. If you don't really pay attention, it kind of looks like a guy with a ponytail and in a flat chest. Actually, abs, bicep. I don't know.
So Zelda is actually a guy.
No, she's with this. You gotta watch my stream. It's hard to call.
Hey, Zelda. No.
No, I'm gonna fight you, man. You gotta watch my stream.
I need to play the Zeldas as well. I probably should play
You need to.
I probably enjoy it.
It's hard to explain it.
But, it's hard to explain.
For me, because I'm not really that good at explaining things in the first place. But no, she's a badass princess, okay?
I'll have to play them. Or watch your stream. I'll do one of those two.
But they made her. Actually, I have to admit one thing. She is not in Majora's Mask though, but she's in Skyward Sword, which is supposed to be the very first game, technically.
Right.
Which is supposed to be the very first one that goes down from the top and branches down.
Oh, okay.
Okay. And then it splits off on Legend of Zelda: Ocarina of Time, which it has 3 different timelines after that.
Wow.
If you want to go,
timelines?
I just go to Game Theory and just watch that.
Maybe
I'm not
should.
explaining that shit.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna
should.
that's just too much detail.
Oh,
but
well.
they already published their official timeline, so
God,
just go.
It's worse than bloody. I don't know.
It's a really good
timeline.
It's a really good franchise.
It is a really good franchise that I should really watch.
And there's actually I can't really question that since there's a lot of games that branch off a little bit.
Yeah,
like I think Triforce Heroes. No, not Triforce Heroes. The ones where there's 3 links now.
3 links now?
Don't question it.
3 links now?
Just don't question it.
Did they kind of clone one? I think I know there's a girl Link now.
What? No.
There's a female Link.
No, there's not.
There is. Look it up, man.
That's costume. And the
or is it
in the game? It's in the newer one, which is like where you can play with 2 different people along with yourself, which is 3 links.
Yeah.
Who's green, and the other one's blue and red. And you go around, and you actually get costumes, so you can actually dress up as Zelda.
Oh. Okay.
So there you go. There he's cross-dressing now.
Each to his own.
There you go. They're branching off again. Anyways. But man, it's a really good series, and I don't know why it's called Zelda, okay? But I believe the first one is actually called Legend. I think there's one called Link.
Maybe it was just called Link, and they just thought it was boring, so they put Legend of Zelda.
Well, Legend of Zelda sounds like a good franchise, though. So
it does sound good.
it has a ring to it versus Legend of Link.
Yeah, it does. It really does.
I feel like I should be plugging something in. I'm like, Link? Or what?
I don't know. What have you been playing recently then? Fuck the.
Legend.
I know you're playing Legend of Zelda. Is that it? My God. To be fair, I need to get back and play Fallout. I haven't played Fallout for ages.
Oh yeah, I've been playing a little bit of Fallout 4, Legend of Zelda, Ocarina of Time, and then Minecraft. A lot of Minecraft. I don't want to be a Minecraft streamer, but that's probably going to be my fallback game.
Oh, Minecraft's fun though, because you can play it with friends and everything.
Yeah.
You know, friends.
Then you get a juggle chat, and it's kind of hard sometimes.
Yeah. Yeah, I think, like, a game like Regrowth is good for YouTube and streaming, because you've got a goal. Like if you just played Minecraft randomly, yes, it gets boring after a while. But if you know you've got a goal, then it goes by quicker, and people enjoy watching that kind of stuff. So, yeah. I think when it comes to games, like, how do you learn about games? Because I always when I was a kid, I didn't really know much about games because I didn't really have friends.
Oh, well, when I was a kid, I used to go in, not read anything, and just kick ass.
Yeah.
That was me. I was like, bam, 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 and I got so much further somehow.
Oh, that's crazy.
I was just like, how did I get so far over the level? It's like, where the hell did I know? I know now, as when I was little, I went far. Then when I got older, I go even further and further and further. And as I grow older with certain games I used to play, I got further into them. Like, for example, Legend of Zelda, Jak and Daxter, whatever.
Mm-hmm. Wow.
I'm not doing another edit of that. No. And then we got, I always got further into the game. Like Sly Cooper, I've never actually beaten one. I've never beaten Sly Cooper. I've never actually beaten Jak and Daxter, but they're still my favorite games because there's something I still want to beat. I've never beaten Ratchet and Clank. I don't know if I mentioned that earlier.
No, you didn't.
I've never beaten it. I've never actually beaten a game.
Wow.
It's a sad thing to say, and that's not what I want. I want to beat games now.
Yeah, I think as a kid you didn't really care about that. You were more into enjoying the game as a whole. You didn't really want to beat it because then you'd be sad.
I did want to beat it, actually. I was like, I can't beat it. Whatever.
Oh, that's what I always did.
But maybe you're right. I don't know. I'm just really confusing. No, now I want to beat them. I really want to beat them. Because I'm tired of being that kid who never beat the game. And the only game I've ever beaten, Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess, that I can think of right now.
Well, yeah, that's pretty good, though. I've never played
Twilight Princess is probably one of my favorite Legend of Zelda, sadly, along with Ocarina of Time. And I was also very scared of it as a kid, in all honesty. Because I was like, it's dark, it's brooding, and I was like,
Yeah. Wow.
But I beat it, and it has the most saddest ending, and I cried.
Oh,
I cried.
Don't cry.
I cried. Oh. It tore me apart. Dude.
I don't think a game has actually made me cry yet.
It's probably the first one that actually made me cry, man. I was like, no!
I don't want this to end.
No,
or did actually something bad happen or something?
Spoiler alert.
Okay.
So you're saving this princess.
Yeah.
It's the Twilight. You're doing. I don't know if it's the Twilight Princess. Yeah, it's the Twilight Princess. This Twilight Princess has this little creature, and she's helping you along the entire game, but I don't think you know. I don't remember. It's been a little while. And at the end, after you had her as a companion, she's like your Navi of Legend of Zelda.
Yeah.
Ocarina of Time. And her as a companion. She's really cool, and she's helping you out and all this shit. And at the end, and she's this princess, and then she has to go back to her Twilight Realm and be the queen of the Twilight Realm, and then she has to break. And she broke the mirror between the two worlds, and I was just like, no, God, why?
Oh no!
I cried. No. Oh man, she broke the mirror that the worlds would be safe, and I was like, no. I cried because then Link would never see her again, and I was like, no.
Oh no!
I was like, no, I hate that ending.
It does sound pretty bad. How old were
It's
you at the
really
time as well? Not
Not
normally.
that old, actually.
You're
It
not
was
that
not
old?
that
Oh,
far. It was
wow.
not that back. It was not that far back. It was not that far back. It was
Oh,
actually probably
baby.
2 years. It was probably a few years ago.
Wow. That's quite. That's quite, I
was
guess
like,
it was
"No!"
quite an emotional moment. I don't know.
I will play that on stream.
You should.
I
You
will.
should. You should.
I
man.
will. I would stream that to the end. I'll probably stream the entire series if I have to.
And then cry at the end.
Oh man, dude, it tore me apart. Next subject. Before I get all sappy and emotional, we have to like cut things out.
Poor Clara.
Oh my god, fuck you.
Inside joke. Well, it's not really.
Okay, whatever. Next.
Next. Well, I don't know. What other things do you really love when you were a child? Because it's nearly Christmas, so we might as well go all nostalgia.
All
on
the
our
way.
asses.
All the way. One thing I think I'll never grow out of. No clue. Video games, I guess. Video games.
Video games.
Alright, video games. I guess there's one game. What do you think? Okay, I don't know about that. I don't know what to say about that, but I kind of want to ask a question. What's the most game that you... Never mind, it's Pokemon. Never mind. Let's say what.
Yeah, it's a problem. Like, because all I did was when I was a kid was Pokemon, Yu-Gi-Oh, and that's a bit about it really. Harry Potter. So that's why Pokemon's so special to me, because it's always been part of me. So yeah.
It's understandable.
Yeah, it's a good series. It's a good franchise. I mean, I absolutely love it.
Yep.
Don't know.
What's something you think they should add to Pokemon? Or do? You said massive RPG with that, but other than that.
I mean, problem is like with Pokemon, because it's been going on for so long.
Yeah, there's nothing really new to it.
No,
I think it needs a spice.
It does need
up a
something
bit.
different. I mean,
Other than Pokemon, because goddamn.
It's got to be set in the Pokemon world, and I think
Yes.
having an RPG that you can actually customize your character.
Oh yes.
You can kind of
please.
customize your actions, kind of.
Maybe like an RPG, a good full out RPG where your actions actually count.
Yeah.
Because otherwise it's just a story based game.
It is a story-based game, but I mean,
It's not choose your own story. It's just based game that you have to go through.
No, exactly.
I think it needs a little spice.
I think it would be quite hard to do that. I don't think I don't think a lot of people might like it. I think they like Pokemon as it is now.
Yeah, true. But I mean,
yeah.
there's only that one set base goal where you gotta go beat the Elite Four and stuff.
That's what I think they should. If they put a new Pokemon out, I think it should be set in Kanto, and you work your way up from Kanto to Hoenn, Kanto to Johto to Hoenn, and to Sinnoh, and until Unova and whatever they have next. I don't know. I haven't watched the new Pokemon yet at all.
True. I guess there's just not much you can do with it now. It's just a set. You gotta beat Elite Four.
That's why maybe if you do an RPG, you could put a lot more features in, a lot more things that could make it more RPG. You can put Team Rocket as like a.
Then again, there was always the GameCube ones, which were really cool.
Yeah, I mean the GameCube ones were really good. I really wanted to. I've got a Wii at home, so I'm thinking about getting them and just playing them because they are very good.
Pokemon Coliseum.
Coliseum, and there was Shadow of something. I can't remember.
Shadow of something XD.
Yeah.
I have that. That was actually really not that bad. I haven't beat it yet.
I looked at. I was watching. I watched a
if they
playthrough
could
of it.
do, if they could do more Pokemon games like that,
Yeah.
and actually give you an actual,
Yeah.
make more RPG. That's something. I think that's something I'd get on.
Yeah.
Because I thought it wouldn't be interesting because when I was little, I was like, this is lame. This is not like Pokemon. But now I'm just like, I want that.
I think it's because you're kind of old. While you get older, you kind of want more out of the game. So that's why. I mean, I still have.
Not only that, I've heard
goals,
like now
so.
the Pokemon and how it's getting and how the movement is really cool, and how it was back then in the Coliseum one. I think it was called Coliseum. Anyways. It was kind of stiff, the Pokemon movement a little bit still, kind of.
Yeah, think about what they
like,
can do now. They could really do a really nice story-based, Coliseum-like Pokemon game.
Another one
they do.
Yeah, another part I think they could add a function where you're actually the Pokemon when you're battling, so you can actually dodge, which they did in the Pokemon game. I don't remember which one it was. It was a Wii one where you actually controlled Pokemon. I think you were like Pikachu or something like that.
It's quite cool. That'd be quite a cool mechanic.
Yeah, that'd be kind of cool. It's because, like, I'm always watching the cartoons. I'm like, why can't my Pokemon dodge? you know,
So,
you hear Ash yelling out, dodge it, and then
yeah.
Pikachu jumps out of the way. I'm like, what the fuck? My Pokemon can't do
Why
that.
are you doing that? You can do that with a new. They have like a fighting game, Pokemon game, a fighting Pokemon game that looks really good fun. That I kind of want, but I can't. So you can kind of do that. So it's something like that, I guess. In
I
a
think I had a
story
Pokemon game for
thing.
the Wii.
So
It was just where you're yeah, no, the Wii.
Just the Wii.
Legitimately the Wii. It was where you're at a theme park and you're a Pokemon running around trying to, I don't know, help other Pokemon or something like that, or like or get more Pokemon or on your team or something like that. I don't remember, but it was really cool. I was like, ah, cool, this is cool. I like it. It's not that bad. I don't remember what it was. I'll have to look it up. Anyways, next question. Are we almost done?
Well, no, we just we just sort of just talk about stuff that we like. So. But I do want to talk about Star Wars Battlefront. That is.
Yeah.
Should I rant about Star Wars Battlefront for the next?
Let's
30
do
minutes?
this. Sure.
I know. I've talked about Star Wars Battlefront on Genesis stream quite a lot.
You do?
Sometimes, yeah. Because I was talking to that guy last night about how because he was playing Destiny. What's his name? Nick. He was playing Destiny. I was like, oh, Star Wars Battlefront's a lot better than Destiny. It's not really. It's shit. But it's fun. It's fun. It's a fun Star Wars game, and it's fun. But it is a first-person shooter. Let's get the facts right first. That'd be a good idea. Star Wars Battlefront is a first-person shooter. I mean, if you've ever played Star Wars Battlefront and Star Wars Battlefront 2, the original ones, yeah, you have. They were very fun first single-player and multiplayer games, weren't they? I mean, I really loved Conquest, where you kind of were one trooper versus the, say if you were a rebel versus the Empire.
Yeah.
You were one rebel. You could respawn, and it was just basically you against bots. And I loved that. I thought it was really fun. Now it's a real shame that they didn't put that in the new Star Wars Battlefront that DICE made. I think they would have sold a lot more. It would have been much better of a game. I know that they were trying to focus on multiplayer stuff, but as a person who doesn't play multiplayer first-person shooters, it's totally different to like COD, stuff like that.
Yeah.
But for me, I don't mind that because I don't play first-person shooters. But if you did play first-person shooters, this Star Wars Battlefront isn't the game for you because it is so. How do I put it? It's just so. I don't really know how to say it.
Different.
It is different to the mechanics. The first-person shooter mechanics are nowhere near as sharp as COD or Battlefield. COD and Battlefield are just for the hardcore first-person shooter because it's just you can just do everything in that game. It's so fairly realistic. Everything's very sharp and very very good to play. Very good gameplay. Story mode isn't that bad either, but the multiplayer itself is done really well. With Star Wars Battlefront, the multiplayer is awful. When you actually go in to try and find a match, the matchmaking system is just rubbish because it just takes you to a blank match that you'll have to waiting for another 15 players.
Really?
Yeah, it's awful, absolutely awful. And but the game modes, cause they've done really well because they've done about 6 different game modes. So they've got Supremacy, which is a bit like Conquest because you'll be fighting for points and stuff, for points in the map. You've got Walker Assault, which is basically like Hoth in Empire Strikes Back. You've got Droid Run when you have to protect a droid get it to your base. It's a bit weird.
Yeah.
I haven't actually played that one yet. You've got Drop Pod, which is basically King of the Hill, I think. If they talked about it, it's basically... No, I don't think it is. Basically drop pods and you have to basically look after them, protect them, while the other team is trying to catch them.
I haven't played much of that, actually.
No, it's
I've
alright.
actually never played it. Period.
Well, yeah, I
But
mean, I wouldn't recommend you get it until it's on sale
yeah, got it.
because it's fun. If you're a Star Wars fan, just everything about that game will appeal to you because the sounds, the graphical look of the game is just gorgeous. The sounds of the TIE fighters when you're in Fighter Squadron, which is another game mode where you fly and shoot things in your spaceships in the TIE fighters or the X-wings. The sound is just amazing. Just the whole detail, even to the smallest pinch, is so good. But I think they might have done quite a bad idea with doing so much awesome graphical looks and just getting everything on point. Very much Star Wars, because they haven't delivered in the gameplay aspects. Because the single player is just awful. I just hate them. There's only 3 modes in the multiplayer that there's any point in playing, and I haven't played Walker Assault, and that's one of the 3 that I really like.
So it's pretty much different from the original.
Yeah,
first two.
it is very different. And I think they missed an opportunity to use the Clone Wars as well, because I think a lot of people, even though that no one likes the prequels except Jonas,
whatever.
they're awful. Because everyone hates them except
What do you mean prequels?
prequels.
What are you talking about?
I'm talking about how the Clone Wars, because everyone likes the actual battles in Attack of the Clones on Geonosis, with the clones versus the droids. That is still probably everyone's favourite part in the prequels, because the battles are so good. I mean, even in the animated series, the Clone Wars. I'm going off on a tangent here. It's fun.
It's still Star Wars, so you know
It is still
we're
Star
on the right
Wars.
track. So
That's why I think they should have added that in Star Wars Battlefront, because if they had the Clone Wars, it would have been such a good game. And everyone really wanted space battles, and that didn't turn out to be in the game. And
yeah,
they're going to end up. I mean, DLC as well. They've announced DLC for about the same price as the game is.
I think they're going out of control with DLCs now.
Oh Jesus! Don't talk to me.
Everybody knows it already. I don't think we need to talk about it. We don't need to talk about it.
But people still buy DLC though.
I know they're killing us. They need to stop buying them.
Yeah, if they stop buying them, they'll.
People stop making them.
Yeah. But
Not only that,
I
game
do
prices
try.
have gone up.
I know it's fairly the same in Britain.
Really? It goes-
Yeah, it's still about 30 quid. I think it depends what game it is, because Star Wars were like 50 quid for just the
Yeah.
Yeah, that's ridiculous.
Over here, it's like $60 for almost
Yeah.
every game. I'm just like, dude, what?
It's absolutely ridiculous.
Not only that, 30 quids over there is $60 over here. Pretty
Yeah.
much. So it's actually pretty much the same for us.
Yeah, it's a bit.
So I'm just like, what?
Yeah,
on.
I think game prices in general need to go down. Same with DLC. I think if it's a good DLC, then you can.
I wonder why our games aren't selling well. I don't know. Why don't you ask yourself?
Project
Christ.
Red, who make The Witcher, which I've mentioned before, they did a whole load of free DLC before the season pass came out. So you downloaded like the free DLC was like different weapons and skins, costumes and different things, but the actual gameplay that they recently put out, which is the DLC, it's about the same size as The Witcher 2 as a game.
Yeah.
And that was only like 10 quid.
Oh.
I would happily pay 10 quid. I mean, I would happily
$20.
play it because I got the game for free. But I'd
It's
happily
roughly
pay.
$20.
Yeah, I'd happily pay £10 or $20 or £15 or I don't know how much that is in America.
Well, 15. It's almost double. So 30.
Yeah, but I
Good.
think they might just go if it was $15 then say it was $15 and it was £15 here. I would happily pay for a good DLC for that much. I mean,
Yeah, as long as they're good.
it's the same with Fallout. Fallout they made such a good DLC package with Fallout 3 and New Vegas that everyone kind of trusts them, and I really do trust. I haven't bought the season pass yet. I think I might, but I think everyone trusts Bethesda to make good DLC. And if you
What are
do
they
make
gonna
good DLC, then
What are they going to do with the
DLC's fine.
DLC? Do you know?
We don't know, but it'll be something along the lines the same as Fallout 3, I think.
Oh, what did they do DLC on that?
Different quests and bigger
Uh,
area, maybe. I don't know. But yes, I think
Watch
everyone
it,
kind of
play
trusts
multiplayer. That'd be so cool.
Fallout multiplayer.
Yeah,
That'd
why
be
not?
quite cool. Don't know how they do it, but it'd be really cool.
Crazy ass. Oh, that's how.
So yes, but
Just like
overall,
general
overall,
multiplayer though.
yeah,
Just where you're helping each other out and stuff. Like that'd be your companion. You'd be your own companion. And stuff.
you could be your own companion. Yeah, that'd be quite cool.
Yeah.
I think we went on for tangent there as well. We went on to DLC. Star Wars. Yes, we were talking about Star Wars Battlefront. Yeah, I mean it's an okay game. I wouldn't buy it if I'd rather buy. I wouldn't buy it. Basically, I don't buy it until it's on sale, because what they're doing, or don't buy it. Buy the next one, because they're going to do another Star Wars Battlefront in about 2 years.
Hopefully
time.
it's better.
And yeah, they will. And that's what they do. They put a shit game out now, see if people like it, then they'll do Star Wars Battlefront 2. Then they'll put Space Battles in, they'll put the Clone Wars in. They'll put everything we wanted from Star Wars Battlefront into the next game, and it will sell really well. That's what they'll do.
Well,
So,
it's a bit.
It's good. It's good for them, because that's really good business.
True.
It's a good business plan, but for us, not at all. I think that's the problem with games. Games are very much of a business. They need to make money out of it.
It should be fun, not business. Come on.
I know, but all these big companies, they're all they think about is making money.
Well, see, I think the main reason. Okay, we're going back to DLC. Sorry, but
No,
anyways.
it's fine. It's fine.
No, I was. Anyways,
No, that's why they
I
put
think it's
DLC
because
out.
phones. It's because of phones, man. The phones. You know how I think games are free.
They're not free on phones, though.
Wait, no, let me see. Free, air quotes.
Oh, that's quotes.
Until you have to buy like the extra stuff just to get ahead of things and stuff, which is bull crap. And then they're like, oh, if phones are making a lot of money from this, then why can't we? Well, you know what?
Yeah. No, I totally agree. I think gaming on phones is definitely a new trend now. I think everyone's
Gaming
playing
on phones is fine. I'm fine with that. Just you don't have to bring it to
it's
the consoles. You know.
but it's literally pay to win though on phones, and
Yeah.
they'll do the same on console. It is the same everywhere now. You have to pay a certain amount of money to do well in a game.
Yeah, true.
Luckily, that's the one thing that I like about Star Wars Battlefront is you
You know.
don't necessarily need to buy anything in the game, because the point system that is really, really good. You level up really quickly. You end up getting all of the star cards and the guns and the different kind of abilities, I guess you could say, very, very quickly, which is really good. I mean, if you are a casual player, then it's a great game. But I wouldn't buy it if you are really into first-person shooters.
Yeah, true.
So yeah, I've bought it. I'm kind of enjoying it. It's fairly fun. I'll probably play some tonight. I don't know. I don't know. It's
You
okay.
evil person telling people not to buy it. Oh, you have fun.
I know.
I'm just kidding.
don't buy it. Even though I'm
Don't
having
buy
fun.
it.
If you have any questions for us, please leave them in the comments below, or our Twitter. Our Twitter's in the description. I don't really think. Don't want to plug anything, James?
No, he has a Twitch and I have a Twitch.
Yeah, I trying
And
to
we're
Twitch,
just
but-
as entertaining, but maybe funnier because we can interact with you now. And, and also, if you would like to maybe see this instead on Twitch, Ben, say yes or no. Just
Oh, that'd be interesting. I'd like to
Like-
know, actually.
make this a streaming thing.
Make this a streaming
would-
thing. I
That
think you
would be
can.
more interactive.
I think you can. You can do that, can you?
Gaming talk show.
Gaming talk show. We could do a gaming talk show. That would be really fun.
Yeah, talk show.
So
Maybe
yes,
I don't have to worry about my face. Anyways,
I'm tired. I'm hungry. I think we should leave it here. It's been good to talk to you again.
Yeah.
It's been good.
Yeah.
It's been good. So we'll probably be back next week. Pre Star Wars thing. We'll go on about Star Wars some more. Yay!
save me! Save me!
Well,
Hashtag save Dove. No, I'm just kidding.
I'll be going to see the Star Wars movie soon.
Yeah.
We have actually going to get. We might not do that because we've got a Star Wars. We've got a Star Wars
thing
special.
running on here. If you can't tell, we have a Star Wars thing running on.
Yeah, I'm going to think we're going to do it next year when you've probably all watched it. Because I don't want to do it as soon as I watch it, because obviously I want to have
spoilers.
Yeah, because I want Jen to
Spoilers.
be able to watch it and stuff if he can. It doesn't matter if you can't. I'll just do the podcast on my own with Alyssa.
Well,
Spoilers.
thank you for watching, and this is us saying goodbye before we ramble on.
Bye.
Bye.